So the next game in the Super Smash Bros. Series got released over during Nintendo's E3 conference, and everyone was pretty excited about it. From what we've seen, it looks pretty good, and there were some new characters added to the game, most notably being the Splatoon Inkling and then Ridley from Metroid, which I think threw a lot of people off guard. Now, the claim of this new Super Smash Bros. Game is that it is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because it has every single character that has ever been in Super Smash Bros. Before as a playable character, and then the extras such as Ridley, Daisy, and the Inkling. But the internet seems to be in a bit of an uproar because there's someone missing. And yes, there is a very fine, handsome, purple-wearing, beautiful man who is missing from the game. Waluigi. See, what's interesting about Waluigi is that he's kind of an anomaly of a character. He's existed since Mario Tennis for the N64 and has been in Mario Kart games and Mario Party games, but never really shining in his own game as him as the protagonist. Now, to be fair, yes, he was the main villain in Mario DDR, but, you know, I mean, not many people really played that, but for some reason, Waluigi has always been a fan favorite. He's such an underdog. I mean, he's super tall, kind of creepy looking, he's got a big old nose, got that, like, twirly mustache, but people can't get enough of him. And I'm one of those people. I was really hoping that Waluigi was going to be announced for the new Smash game. And to be fair, I am a little bit disappointed that he's not a playable character. With most things involving the internet, I think certain individuals may be taking this a little too far. I don't believe that the staff of Nintendo and the creators of the game should necessarily be ridiculed as much as they are. Look, I get it. Nintendo fans, we all had the expectation that was not met. Okay. But they're still pumping out a game that is going to be a lot of fun and has a shit ton of characters in it. I mean, there's like a majillion characters. And yes, maybe Waluigi could have been one of the characters except like Dark Pit, for example. I don't think Dark Pit has a place in Smash Brothers, but hey, here he is. Some people said the same thing about Sonic the Hedgehog when he was first announced for Brawl, or Solid Snake. They don't belong in Smash Brothers, but then they became fan favorites. And I always liked the exclusive characters that get added to the new game. My main from the last game was Mega Man, and he was my favorite. But see, the problem with having such high expectations and then overreacting because they weren't met, it doesn't do Waluigi any favors. Because, let's say hypothetically speaking, Nintendo did cave, right? And they removed him as the assist trophy and brought him in as a full-fledged fighter before the game was to be released. That would be a victory for Waluigi fans, saying, oh, this is great, we got our character. But then it starts this like chain reaction of, oh, well, if Waluigi isn't in the game, why isn't Tails in the game? Why isn't Shadow the Hedgehog in the game, or Crash Bandicoot, or Spyro? And then it has this like trickle-down effect that, oh, well, if you complain hard enough, Nintendo will do something about it. So, in that sense, I'm glad that Nintendo, at this point, is sticking to their guns and releasing the game as intended. Though I am personally truly sad about my main man, Waluigi, not being a part of it. He'll still live on in our hearts. And hey, he's gonna be in Mario Tennis Aces. Better than nothing in my opinion. What's cool about Waluigi 2 is all the love that he gets for being a very unknown character. We don't know much about him besides the fact that he's Luigi's doppelganger. With this outcry of saying, hey, give us more Waluigi. Maybe he'll be in the next Smash Brothers game. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that because the 5th one hasn't even come out yet. But let's just enjoy the product that Nintendo has. If people were to boycott Smash 5 and refuse to purchase it solely because Waluigi's not in the game, well, they wouldn't be doing anyone any favors, because if it doesn't do well, Nintendo probably won't make another one. Waluigi will surely be missed by a lot of fans, including myself. But it's still going to be a really fun game, and I am super excited to play Smash Brothers Ultimate.